Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 58. Welcome. I have finished objects, works in progress, and upcoming projects to talk about today. So let's get started. Okay, so for my finished objects, as always, I have my set of squares that I've done for the week. This is part of the 365 Days of Granny Square project that is here on YouTube. That was done by Nadia of Yarn Utopia, where she released one tutorial showing how to do a different variation of a granny square for each day of the year in 2016, and so I'm following those videos. Okay, so last time we left off at number 231, so continuing on, I have number 232 right here. I enjoyed that one. And then number 233 is this one. 234 is this one. It has a popcorn flower. I turn it, you can kind of see the 3D effect to it. Okay, so lost count. 32, 33, 34, yes. Number 235 is this one. No, this is 234, sorry. Got a lot of details on this one. 33, 34. No, this is 235. Sorry. 235. Let's say that one again. Okay, so 235. Okay. Okay, now this one is 236. Very pretty 3D flower right there. 236. And the last one I did is number 237. Okay, so since I did finish my blanket, which I'll show you that in just a second, that will be my number 2 finished object, but I did want to talk about this briefly, is these squares is a new set of squares. I picked out a new set of colors, and let me show you those. Okay, I did keep some of the same colors because I had some colors left. I still had some of the colors, so I just kept some of the colors I was using previously and then added to them. So here's some more of the colors I picked. The pink here, and then this mint green right there, and then this one, periwinkle maybe, I'm not sure, and then this pale yellow, and of course the everlasting orange that I have. Those I used for my last set of squares, and I still had quite a bit left still, so I went ahead and kept those, and then I added this green. This is Red Heart with Love. What is this? Like emerald or something? I can't remember. Let's see. It is called jadeite or something like that. Anyway, I had a pretty good amount of that, so I added that in there. And then I've got this red. This is a red that was left over from, I believe it's Vanna's Choice. Cranberry, I think, because it was left over from the patriotic blanket that I did. So I stuck that in there, pulled out another orange, and this yellow is daffodil, which is Red Heart with Love, I think. Don't have the label anymore. Anyway, so now I've got 8 colors because, see, these 3 right here are just pretty good sized balls, so I was thinking that I might run out before I get the 36 squares done, and so I have 8 colors. Now I'm not sure, I'm gonna put these down now. I'm not sure what color I'm gonna use as the border. I might do the green again. I just have to buy more of it because I really like the way it turned out. So let me show you that blanket. Okay, so it's finished object. This is the 365 Days of Granny Square blanket number 6. Okay, let me hold it up and make sure I've got it in the right position here. This one turned out pretty big. Okay, so this is 6 squares by 6 squares. all complete. I do need to wash it and then it'll be ready. So I will be including this in the blanket for in the blanket roundup video that I'm going to be making after I make this one, to show you the ones that I will be taking and donating to Project Linus. So see, I used the green, and this is Red Heart Super Saver in the color Tea Leaf. I've got more of it, but I'm not sure if I have enough to do a whole blanket as far as the bordering to do the next blanket. But I'm using similar colors with these squares, and so I think that green would look nice. So I may just get some more of it and do another one with the green bordering. Okay, so that's my finished objects. Okay. Now on to my, oh no, I got two finished objects. I'll just have to show you pictures of them because I don't have them any longer, but now I can show them to you though. I did a craft swap with Amanda of Happy to Hook Creations, and I sent her a box with different items in it, and two of the items I made, and so I wanted to go ahead and show you because she has received her package, and so I can show you now. So the first one is a panda. I made the panda pattern. This is a pattern by Sharon Oyala, and her website is amigurumiToGo.com, but she also has excellent video tutorials to show you how to make all kinds of different amigurumis that she does. So that one, I did that because Amanda likes panda bears, and so I did that. And then I also made her, now this one's a sewing project, but I made her a tote bag there. Okay, and I sent this in her package as well. It was a pretty large tote bag, and it's got a panda print to it. And I followed a tutorial on YouTube on how to make this. It stands up really well because the interfacing that you use is a fusible interfacing, but it's kind of like a foam material. And so it really helped give the bag some good body, so then it'll stand up well. And so she was really pleased to get that, so I'm glad that she was happy with it. I can't remember the name of the tutorial for this bag. It is a sewing project bag. It's a sewing project. But I will link it below with where it was, because I can't remember. I think it was the Fat Quarter Shop, but I'm not positive. So anyway, I'll have it linked below with all the other patterns that I speak about in today's episode, okay? Okay, so there's my finished objects that I can, that's it. Okay, and then on to my works in progress. As you know, I've been participating in the calendar, let's see, the 19th, no, it's not 19 anymore. 2018 calendar blanket crochet along that Jada in Stitches is doing. She releases a section every month, and she just released July's section, and so I've got that done, which is this top, the yellow part right there. It was a really fun stitch to do. It's called something had to do with bridges. I can't remember now, but if you look at them, you can kind of see, sort of, like right there. They look like little covered bridges. So anyway, here it is all together now. I'm using 4 colors besides the white that's going in the middle between each one. And so see at the bottom, I started with green, and then purple, yellow, pink, and then I'm repeating green, the purple, and then I just did the yellow, so the next one will be the pink again. And the majority of these colors, it's baby yarn, and the majority of them, I think all of them except for maybe one, is Bernat Softy Baby. I think the purple one right here, I think that's like Red Heart Baby Steps or something like that, but I thought that the hue of the color went really well with these other ones. And I decided to do baby yarn with this because all the stitches are kind of delicate Victorian type lacy stitches, and I thought that would look pretty in a baby blanket type colorway. So that's what I'm doing with this. So we're over halfway done now. This is January's through July now. So June, the purple section there, I was halfway through. So I'm now over halfway finished. I think it's turning out really pretty. So that, now she won't release the August one until the first Friday of August, and so I won't be working on that one again until she releases that pattern, the next section. Okay, so you won't see that one again until next month. So okay, now my next work in progress is the Mo of Change blanket that I've been working on. Now this one is a Christmas gift, and let me pull it up here, or hold it up, find where my end is so I don't start pulling stitches out. Right here. Okay, so now here you go on this one. Am I showing you the right side? Yes. Okay, so I think the last time, turn it this way, the last time I was at this pink, this pink right there. So I've done a white row, a white section, a white stripe, and then I'm working on the gray again right here. This last row, see, I'm doing these the scallop. I don't know, you see the scallop shell edges right there. Well, I need to finish that one around, and then I will be starting the pink again. See, because the pink comes after the gray. Okay, so I am on round 39 of this, and I think it goes to round number 42 or 43, something like that. And I mean, it is a good size. You know, I'm doing it in worsted weight instead of the number 3 weight that they called for, because I wanted it to come out larger, and it has come out larger, but it's not quite as big as I was wanting it. So I'm going to continue on and finish it up to the end of this pattern, and then I'm going to, like I was saying last week, I will either continue it with some of the stitches of one of his other round blankets, or he does have an addition that he did to continue on with this blanket where it turns into a rectangular pattern, and it's called Mo of Change. That part is paid for. I did purchase it, but I'm really liking the fact that the blanket's round. So I still haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. Of course, it'd be easiest just to do that because he already has done the transition for you, you know, from going from the round shape to the rectangle. It's already figured out. So I don't know for sure yet, but I'll get to the end, the 40, whatever the row is, it finishes at 42 or 43, and then I'll see what I do with it. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so that is Works in Progress number 2. Works in Progress number 3 is the Stitch Sampler Blanket, which is also a Christmas present. And that one is coming along. I just started the new cake. Now I'm doing this in Lion Brand Mandala in the Centaur colorway. And last week I just had a little bit of this little handful of the end of that cake. And so I have started the next one. I had to pull out this, as you see, I had to pull out this big section right here to get to the right color sequence so I can continue. Now, I did discover this cake that I ordered. It seems to be, well, I got this cake from jet.com, which is I think it's a Walmart website. And I got it from there because I was ordering some other things, and I had enough where I was getting free shipping, and the price of the mandala cakes that they had on there was like $3.74, which for me, for my Walmarts that's here, I can find them for $3.98 or $4.98. The one closest to me is $3.98. So this one's $3.74. It was just a little bit cheaper, and like I said, I was getting free shipping, and so I just threw it in my cart when I ordered some other stuff. And so like I said, I went through it, and it just seems like the sequence, it's like it's missing a color. So let me show you. I'm talking and I haven't showed it to you yet. Okay, so, well, right here, close up, I'll show you. See how it goes from yellow and then it has this really light khaki color? You can see it right there. See right there? Well, this cake doesn't do that. It has the yellow, but then after the yellow, it starts going into this dark, and so it's like it skips that khaki color, which is strange. But I will get quite a bit of it done before I get to that point again in the color sequence, and so then I'll decide what I'll do. But anyway, here it is. It's pretty good size. I may be able to finish it off before I get to that color, and then won't have to think about it. I won't have to deal with that, but we'll see. But I'm liking it. There's a picture on my Instagram of this blanket and my Mow of Change blanket that I have all laid out so you can see it flat. My Instagram is just Yarnjoy_podcast. And so you can see it there. Anyway, it's coming along well. I'm on like row 72 or 73, something like that, and there's only about 10 rows more to go, more to go to finish it, and then we'll see how big it is. The majority of those rounds seem like they're like single crochet stitch rounds, seems like. I don't know if there's any big stitch patterns that's in there until the end of the border or not, so I can't remember. But anyway, I'll show you the pattern. Now the pattern, it comes from this book that I've had for a long time, Afghans for All Seasons, and I don't know if is it Leisure Arts? No, it's called Crochet Treasury from Oxmoor House. Anyway, it was published in 1993. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. It's got some really nice patterns in here. And the pattern I'm doing for this blanket is called the Stitch Sampler, I think. Yeah, the Stitch Sampler. And there it is. They did it in kind of country colors. I don't know if it was like a scrap project, but it's got lots of colors to it. And I'm just using the Lion Brand Mandala. It calls for a worsted weight, and this is a lighter weight, so that's why it's kind of on the smaller side, but I really like the colorway in this blanket, so that's what I went with. Okay, so if I need to enlarge it, I think I mentioned it before, I think I'm going to go over to the Around the Bases blanket project and maybe add some of the innings, they call it innings instead of parts, like baseball, to make it a little bigger maybe, I don't know. I may just finish this off and call it good, so we'll see. Okay, so that's number 3, works in progress. Now, the next two, I did not work on the robot crochet, robot hanger organizer. I did not work on it this week because 2 crochet alongs came my way, and I decided I wanted to jump on the bandwagon and do them. And so the first one is from Sharon Oyala, and it is a dragon. It's called the Small But Mighty Dragon, I believe. And let's see, I do have a picture. Let me look right quick here in my phone so I can find it. I showed it last week, but I have it on here still, so yeah. Anyway, there it is. Whoop. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Oh, there it goes. I was about to say, I know I need to put my phone on charge, so I was afraid that it died on me or something. There it is. See the dragon? And so I thought that was super cute, and I know that my my little great nephew would really enjoy that, so I'm making that for him. And this is my progress so far on it. She releases a part of it with video tutorial on not, I mean, she doesn't go exactly line by line, but she gets you started, and she's got the written pattern, which is very easy to follow, and but with that in her video to guide you along, it's been easy to put together. So anyway, the first part was the body and the little belly patch, and then I think yesterday she released the next part, which was the tail here, and then this little ridge of fins or spikes that go up the back, and she gave you options as far as which design of little spikes, if you wanted them higher or not. I went with the lower ones, but if I have to go back, I feel like they need to be spikier, I can add to them later. So anyway, there he is. I'm using Turquoise, Red Heart Super Saver Turquoise, and then this, it looks like it's a light blue, but actually it's kind of, well, sort of it is. I was thinking it was kind of a mint green, but no, it's got more blue to it. So it's some type of baby yarn that I had, I think. It's a little bit, I don't know if it's baby yarn, but it's a little bit lighter weight than the Turquoise, which is worsted weight. I would say that's probably a number 3 weight yarn, but it's working out fine, even though they're different weights. It's just for the trim pieces, it's working fine. So F hook with this, which is 3.75 millimeter. Okay, and then the next crochet along that now. Let's see, that one, yeah, if you like Sharon Oyala's page on Facebook, or you subscribe to her YouTube channel, then of course they'll pop up. I think that's where I found out about that, because she had like an introductory video that told me about it, and it was upcoming. She releases the, pieces of the pattern, and I think this will actually go to the end of the month until I'm actually finished with it. Okay, the next one is a mystery crochet along, and this one is by Amy's Crochet Cave, and this one was brought to my attention by Angelia of the little Xenia patch. Hi, Angelia. Anyway, she told me about it, and so I was like, oh yes, I gotta make this too, because if you go to Amy's website, amy'scrochetcave.com, I believe, and you look at her other amigurumis and things that she's made, they're very cute patterns. And so even though I don't know what this is, it's a mystery, I'm sure that it's going to be turning out to be something really cute. Okay, so all I have, I assume this is the body part, but I don't know, it could be the head, I don't know, it's just a mystery piece. But then I did do 2 of these, which I'm assuming they're legs, and 2 of these, which are thinner and longer. I have ends to weave in, but they are, I believe, the arms, I suppose. And so first I was thinking, oh well, let's see, if this is the body and I put this together, it looks like it might be a teddy bear or something. But the next pattern, the next piece, is this weird little piece, and so now I'm confused as what it's going to be, but it's exciting. The colors, this is like a dark, like a plum purple, and then I just picked a light pink color to go along with it. She had suggested doing like 1 light and 1 dark color, and so that's the 2 I decided to pick. So whatever it turns out to be, I'll find out. In fact, it will be finished, and I should show it. I should be able to show it next week, because I believe next Wednesday, the 18th, it will be, all the parts will be released in the assembly and all of that. And so I should have that as a finished object next week. So we'll find out what it is. Okay, so that's all the works in progress that I've been working on. Yes. And so that's it. Now, upcoming, of course, is the Christmas character square, corner to corner squares, or well, I'm doing them corner to corner. You don't necessarily have to do them corner to corner. I know Lee from totalee.net. Hi Lee. She's doing it not corner to corner. She's doing it with a bobble stitch, and so those squares are turning out really cute. But I'm doing it like a Grafghan, like corner to corner, and is the Christmas Character Blanket by Sarah Zimmerman. And each month I do a square, so that way at the end of the year I will have a Christmas blanket. I'm getting the picture up on my phone so you can see it. Right there. This one is going to be the wreath right there. That's what I'm going to be starting on. And now that I've got the calendar blanket done and my other crochet along blanket done for this month, until another piece is released, so that I will be starting this one, the wreath square, and that will be for July, for this month. So this upcoming week I should be starting with that. I've got the yarn pulled out and ready to go, and so I will be starting that. I'm using an F hook. Oh, and both of these amigurumis that I almost dropped one. I'm using the F hook, which is 3.75 millimeters. Okay, and also same hook, the F hook for that Christmas character blanket. Okay, I'm using I think it's I have it right here. Is an eye hook for the blankets. I think the Mo of Change and the sampler blanket, I'm using eye hooks for those. Okay, so upcoming is that Christmas square. Upcoming also is that I'm going to be still working on the robot hanger organizer. Okay, I'll be picking that back up because it is a Christmas gift as well. And let's see what else is upcoming. Okay, so now that I have this blanket, this one, finished, I am now ready to do my blanket roundup video that I was telling you about. So I'm going to be doing that one next. So I don't know, I may be doing it, I may do it today, right after this, maybe, I'm not sure. We'll see if I get to it. Because what I want to do is, I have about, I want to say 5 or 6 blankets in that collection that I'm going to show you, and it's not going to take that long to show them to you. And so what I want to do, probably this video will be a blanket roundup video, but it will also be a tips video, number 1, of all the wonderful tips that were given to me as entries to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway that I did. I want to go through those and share them with everyone. If you didn't go through and read through the comments from that video, I want to, like I said, I'm going to gather them together and present them so that we can all share in everybody's wisdom as far as crochet and crafting tips. Okay, so for that one, like I said, I'll do the blanket roundup, and then I'll do a few of those, I'll include probably a few of those tips, because otherwise the video would be very super short, probably. So anyway, so that's upcoming. Within, you know, a day or two or whatever, I'll have that one posted as well. Okay, so I think that is it for the week. I think so. I am working on a scrap project that I'm trying to actually design. So I'm working on that. That's exciting. Everybody don't get too excited about it, because it's not that, it's kind of simple. I mean, it's not, I don't know. I mean, I came up with the idea, I had the picture in my head, but it's not a real technical pattern, so I'm hoping everybody will like it, and I will do a tutorial on it as well. When I get finished, I'm still kind of tweaking it and that sort of thing, so that's upcoming. And I think that's it. Thanks so much for my subscribers, my new subscribers, I'm not going to call you old, my original or longer lasting subscribers. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching my videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. My subscription numbers are climbing, so that's always exciting. Right now I'm at 1,220 something. And when I get to 1,500, I will do another pattern giveaway. I did do a pattern giveaway. Well, I announced the winner last week, and it was Debbie of the Canadian Crocheter, and she did contact me, and I was able to get the pattern to her. She picked out a nice pattern, and so I gifted her that pattern on Ravelry. So when we hit the 1,500 subscriber mark, I will do another pattern giveaway. So help me get those numbers up. Hit the thumbs up button on this video to show if you liked it, and that will get my videos out more. And but thank you so much. I'm enjoying all the friends that I'm making. I'm so happy that when you leave comments, so that way I can kind of get to know you. You can go over to join my Facebook group if you haven't, and if you have a Facebook account, it is just Yarnjoy Podcast. And let's see, on Ravelry, my username is TJS140, so you can find me over there. I don't do a whole lot on Ravelry. I don't have a Ravelry group because I'm just not that techie, I guess, as far as keeping track of it. I use Ravelry for of course, finding patterns and for gifting patterns to people. And so you can add me as a friend and check out my library. The patterns that I've kind of reserved for things that I like and I want to eventually do are on there. That's mainly what I use Ravelry for. But if you add me as a friend, I will add you back. And then my Instagram, like I said earlier, is Yarnjoy_podcast. And I'm trying to get better at posting more pictures and things on there. So you can pop over there and follow me over there. And I guess that's it. So everybody have a great weekend. I hope you have wonderful weather. And we did get a pretty large amount of rain over the past few days, which was greatly needed. It watered the grass really well. So happy about that. So anyway, everybody have a great weekend. Hope you get a lot of crafting done or spend time with your family. Make memories. So I will talk to you next week. Please, but keep an eye out for the blanket roundup video because I will be filming that and posting it shortly. It'll be after this video, but I don't know if it'll be today, same day, or I'll get it in tomorrow. So, but anyway, like I said, keep an eye out for that, and it's upcoming. So we'll talk to you later, guys. I'm just kind of rambling, so I'm gonna say bye, and we'll talk to you later.